Hello! Welcome to the Turret of Pleasure here in the Enchanted Kingdom of Hermione. And today's a special day here in the kingdom. It's the Empress's birthday, but she's gone out to visit friends, and I've got a few minutes to talk about some new stuff. And even though this is not technically a thrift story, it's kind of a thrift story. It's one of those stories. And every once in a while, I'll get a call from somebody who, it'll be something along the lines of, hey, a friend of mine has a bunch of records or slash CDs slash whatever, books, DVDs, and they want to get rid of them. Do you want them? And I always say yes, because at the very worst, I can send them along to the local thrift store and they can sell them and make some money for a good cause, and it's really no skin off my rear end. And I get to pick it, I get to pick all the good stuff out of it. And the other day, my friend Ghost Belly, his wife, what does she call herself? Anyway, Paula, PK, I think she is. We were talking, and she says, "Oh, I got a friend who's got all these CDs and DVDs. He doesn't want them. Do you want them?" Sure. I mean, I didn't even ask. And so then I got a message, we've gone camping. It's on the front porch. It's starting to rain. If I can make it, better go get it. I go get her. Boogie over. I end up with 2 great big boxes full of DVDs. Now, I don't care about DVDs. I really don't. I kept one DVD. Well, actually 2, but one of my all-time favorite movies, Castaway. There it is. Watched it the other day. It was great. And there's another one here that I'm going to look at. I don't know. This might be Canada and the Liberation of the Netherlands, a very special subject here in Canada and in the Netherlands. But the 2 boxes of DVDs, they're probably all destined for me to just be the way station. However, she said there were CDs. And when I showed up, there were 2 boxes full of what were obviously DVDs. And then there was this. Now, what is it, he asked. Is it a very small snare drum? Let's see. Case Logic, it says. It's got a handle. It's heavy. It's not really light. And this, I'm not really sure why one would possess such a thing, because what this is full of CDs. Now, this is a real pet peeve of mine. Somewhere in the world, there exists the J cards and jewel boxes for all these CDs. And it would be really great if I could find them. Now, whoever gave these away, thanks. I'll find a use for these. And the reason I will is because there's a lot of good stuff in here. And this is the kind of stuff, like, for example, I'm looking, there's a lot of CDs of nothing. No boxes, nothing. A lot of them are CDRs. What do we got here? Oh, the Balanescu Quartet. I didn't see that. Keith Jarrett, Whisper Not. The one that really made me laugh is I just out of nowhere, the second disc of Agartha. Well, that's going in my car. What else we got here? You got Run Lola Run. Anyway, yeah. But then there is a few, and there's going to be a few in here I'm going to try and turn into actual CDs. Now, I've only got the books and the CDs, at best. Not a single J card. Not one. Very frustrating. But we have Ethiopiques number 17. We have Jane Bennett. We have Ry Cooder and Manuel Galban, which is a CD I actually didn't really even know anything about. And then there's a few, like at the beginning, there's a few of these CDRs, which don't have a lot of information on them. But then we have Dave Liebman, The Blessing of the Old Long Sound, which is a really hard to find CD. And Dave Liebman, of course, played with Miles. That's going to be a good CD. And I'm going to pull that out and make something out of it. And then we got tantalizing booklets but no CD. Nina Simone, Alice Coltrane. We have a double Chick Corea Rendezvous in New York. SACD, blah, 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 blah. I don't know a thing about this. I'll have to go look it up. But it looks fairly recent if it's an SACD on Universal. We have Patricia Barber, who is a Blue Note artist I don't know anything about. We have Asian Fusion. I don't like, Narada Equinox. I don't like the look of that. Pat Metheny Group, Still Life Talking. I've already got it. And the William Parker Quartet. What? Like, there's some really weird stuff. Yellow Jackets. Antibalas. They, if I remember correctly, are something of a fella style band. Billy Bang, Vietnam. Again, there's nothing. No booklet, nothing. I know that's a good CD. I just know it. There's both. There's a really weird one here. Now this is I wonder what this was part of. But this is the booklet for it. There is a track listing. It's a Beautiful Day. There are 2 albums for Columbia. And CD 1 is the first album, CD 2 is the second album. I've got the 2 CDs and I have this, which is not very much packaging. So, yeah, but I'll probably turn that into something because those are actually not bad. They're records of a time. Aretha Franklin 2 CD Rhino Best of, no box. Okay, I'll keep it. But, somebody had pretty good taste in music. Best of Muddy Waters. Now, these are, in my world, essentially, other than a very few in here, pretty much disposable. I mean, they are what they are. And I'm sort of sitting here going, what the hell am I going to do with these bloody things? And then I remembered, I have, in the basement, from the thrift store, I think it was $5. I can't imagine it was a lot more because I wouldn't have paid it. But it's I don't even remember what brand, Pioneer, Kenwood, one of those Japanese models, 250 CD changer. And it's the size of a microwave and it weighs a ton. And I think we might have to do a thing where we combine the free case of CDs, the $5 CD player, and I think it was $7 mounting dock that I got, the Philips mounting dock, which we will get to it later on. But yeah, look at this, all the Verve remix, Mingus 2 CD, Rhino Best of, Grant Green, Art Blakey, Bobby Hutcherson, the Al Gray and Dave Burns sessions. I haven't got a clue what that's about. And I haven't looked any of this stuff up. I just actually opened this. Jane Bennett again, Verve Remix 3, Compact Jazz, Ella Fitzgerald Live. I'm going to throw all of this shit, literally everything except for a couple, into the mighty, gigantic thing. I haven't even seen if this thing works. So we might have a real eventful thing. And our Africa Brass by John Coltrane. This is old school high tech, really. And I guess the idea was you didn't want to be carrying around all those jewel boxes in your car. So you take, this? This is nuts. This thing weighs a ton. And James Cotton, Clarence Gatemouth Brown, like anything like that that's got a book, I'm going to find I don't know, maybe I'll use the small jewel boxes that you get with computer discs. I have to see if that works. And if that's the case, because space is at a premium up here in the alternative pleasure, as you may have noticed, we're in a constant stew of growth because it's just stuff that's finding me like you wouldn't believe. And so I think that's what this Yo-Yo Ma Solo. What? Kodai, O'Connor, Sheng. Well, but that's okay. I like Yo-Yo. He's good. Nice guy. Marianne Faithfull. 2 CDs? What? There's 2 CD compilation of Marianne Faithfull. What the hell is on it, I wonder? I mean, I can think of 2 good songs, and that's about it. By the way, she did a record of her singing standards a couple of years ago. That's just about the worst thing I've ever heard. Nothing against the nice lady. She's a nice lady, but she can no longer sing. There's the Verve. Oh, good. Look at this. There's the Archive 4 CD. I don't know if you can see many of these. I'm not going to pick this thing up. It's too heavy. But 4 CDs of Archive early music, 4 CDs of Verve Jazz, 4 CDs of Philips Mozart from the Endless Mozart series, What else we got here? And then there's just, Lorena McKinnon. Hoo-hoo. Dexter Gordon Ballads, the Jazz Chill Out, Verve remixed to the umpteenth degree. Totally Wired Acid Jazz, Rebop, these are all the various, I suppose. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Charlie Hunter, B.B. King, Mogo Moat, ooh, McCoy Tyner. Wow, there's some good stuff in here. Now this is all, it's like, this really is like one step away from the tip. And when you think about it, that's just a crying shame. It's like burning books to me. So we must find a use for this. Another Patricia Barber, Cassandra Wilson, Alberta Hunter, yeah. Amtrak Blues. Alligator 2 CD anniversary. Double Forrest Gump soundtrack. It was a double? Shirley Horn, Carmen McRae, Blossom Dearie. Oh boy. Mose Allison. Oh, Ashley McCusick. We'll throw that one away, that's for sure. What? JM3. I wonder what that is. What is the JM3? No fucking idea whatsoever. It's another one I'll have to go online and check and get the number, which I have to do more. Like, here's another one. I haven't got a clue what this is. What does it say? It's on GRP, which means it's not even worth looking up, probably. GRP, I don't like anything on GRP. This one was an especially great thing because Joshua Redmond Quartet, Spirit of the Moment, live at the Village Vanguard, double CD. I found this about 3 weeks ago for $1. And I like Joshua Redmond. I don't love him, but I like him. And there's one great song, I think it's the last song on the first disc, where he does this terrific extended sax intro that I'm going to do terrible things with. You just wait and see. It's going to be great because of my no-ned system is up and running. And I can manipulate CDs now like a real DJ type. Oh, God. Keith Jarrett expectations. Yeah, this is... I really hope. Pharoah Sanders, Road to Memphis. Charlie Parker. Miles Davis, Roundabout Midnight. That's 2 miles. His first and his last good Columbia CDs. Interesting. Billie Holiday. I don't know who that is. Tanya Kalamanovich. Don't know who that is. And then at the end, just because, there's 2 Aaron Copland CDs, which I don't think I need either of them. In fact, I think I have that one. It just looks Appalachian Spring. Yeah, Copeland. I got a lot of Copeland. So, but, yeah, this thing holds, I think I worked it out to be 350 CDs. And it's pretty damn near full. So I've got more CDs than even the monstrosity can hold. And even with the monstrosity and this monstrosity, which is only 25. And this is the one I use every day just because it's easy. It's awfully big. That's the only problem. Like, the problem with these newfangled CD players that can hold your entire collection is that they're really large. And this thing, when I bring it up, you'll gasp at the size. And when I saw it in the thrift store, I literally, and I'm not making this up, I laughed out loud. Everybody thought I was crazy. And, of course, once I'd stopped laughing, somebody came along and said, well, what the hell is it? And I'm like, well, it's a CD player. And they went, it's kind of big, isn't it? I said, well, it holds 250 CDs. And I would love to have been at the board meeting of Pioneer or whoever makes this damn thing. And, okay, guys, what do we got now? Well, we're going to make a 250 CD changer. Why? Well, some people, they really like the convenience of having a thing the size of a microwave holding their entire record collection together. Now, I'm going to bet that if you load this thing full of CDs, I'll bet it weighs 50 fucking pounds. So it's going to be, we're going to have to do it. I think we're going to have to do it on a future gig because it's just such a, of course, the best part is the zipper is basically diabolical. It's really hard to get going again. and you have to undo it all the way to get the bloody book open. So, there we go. A slight design flaw. But case logic. There you have it. Take it with you. It's like, Jesus Christ, the black box. I call it the black box. And there you have it. That's what we got for this one. So, thanks for watching. And we'll talk at you later. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications. And whenever something ridiculous thing crosses my path, I will share my discovery with you. And we can all laugh together. So, take care of each other, and we'll talk to you soon.